Everyone. It's really fantastic to be here with you this morning. Such a beautiful day, such a wonderful time to be alive. I know everybody's going, Paul, are you crazy? But the reality is, we're alive at the most incredible time. We have these opportunities to realize the divine nature of who we are in so many ways and with so much support. I am grateful that you are here. I am grateful that I am alive in this period. I'm grateful to share the wonderful knowledge, the knowingness that the divine presence allows in me, through me, and for me. I am that I am. And that is an incredible understanding. And so today we arrive at treatment 5 in our 6 treatment process. And so just to recap, it is our, cancel that. The greatest gift that we have in this world is the science of effective mental work, which we call treatment or scientific prayer. It is our only means of changing consciousness spiritually. And only the students who know how to give themselves treatments will prove these teachings as true. The others will listen, read, and remain at the same level of thought as they were when they first came to these treatments. That's why it's important to practice this on a daily basis. And if you want one of these little booklets, just send me a message. There's a small cost for them, and I will send one to you. I'll get back to you and let you know what's going on, verify that you're interested, and let you know how to get a hold of it. And so we're at treatment 5 today, but over the last few days, we've gone over the previous 4 treatments, and they are: define the nature of God, define yourself as a spiritual being, define this world as the kingdom of heaven, deny fear, affirm faith, and today's lesson, handling each symptom. And so we have multiple symptoms as we reprogram our consciousness. We have physical symptoms, we have emotional symptoms, we have intellectual symptoms, we have egoic symptoms. And each one needs to be addressed independently so as to be able to clear the space and have an opening for what's present today. It's not dissimilar to cleaning out a room. We all know when we go in to clean a room, we don't pick up everything in the room all at once and carry it out. We literally have to pick it up item by item, box by box. In some cases, we pick up an item and put it in another box. But at the end of the day, we have to address each item. And the same is so in releasing the fear from our consciousness and replacing it with the knowingness of the divine presence of my divine self. And so, deny each symptom of the case separately and affirm a specific truth for each symptom. And then always close your treatment with a strong statement of love and truth. And so for today, here is our example. And you can replace each symptom with your own symptom. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be physical, emotional, spiritual, cancel that. Physical, emotional, intellectual. egoic, intellectual. So today I'm going to choose diabetes, and I'm going to release that symptom. And so here we go. Example of treatment. Case of diabetes. Type 2 diabetes. God is all there is. There is nothing but God's own mind and its perfect action, forever producing, maintaining, and recreating this universe, which is heaven, right here and right now. I am the image and likeness of God, and nothing can take place in me except the action of God, the action of life. There is nothing to fear, for I am there is nothing to fear, for I have absolute trust in the life, health, and perfect action of God within me. There is no type 2 diabetes. There is only God and God in action. There is no high blood sugar, for only God's ideas can grow in my thoughts and love. There is no pain. God's presence in me as me is always ease, comfort, and delight. The stomach represents man's capacity to assimilate God's ideas. And therefore, my consciousness is now absorbing and assimilating all of God's ideas perfectly. No damage to the stomach, no damage to the liver, no damage to the heart. For God's pure substance cannot be hurt or destroyed. All is perfect substance, perfect action, and perfect form. There is no hurt to the ego, for God is my identity. I am that I am which God is eternally knowing himself to be. I am spirit and I am truth. I am the incarnation of God's idea of herself. And this idea cannot be taken away nor destroyed by a false belief. There is no type 2 diabetes. There is only God's love and truth growing in my consciousness now and forevermore. I know this, believe this, and accept this. It is the truth right now, at this instant. And so it is, and so it is. And now we'll move straight on to treatment 6. And treatment 6 is to place the treatment in the divine order of God. Actually, it's place the treatment in divine order, which is God. And so for that, we have one small prayer as an example. But again, you can create this particular aspect, treatment 6, placing this whole treatment in divine order, however works best for you. What it says on the page prior to the prayer, close every treatment with the statement that God does the work. This means we place it in the divine order of mind. We give the treatment, but the divine order produces the treatment. If you like to also give thanks, do so. But be sure to give thanks that it is already done. Like, Thank you for freedom from type 2 diabetes. And so we log it in divine order with this prayer. May I so live in the divine spirit that all who contact me shall be healed, that all who contact my thought shall be blessed, and that whosoever has an evil thought against me shall be cleansed, and in that cleansing find their good. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And so the process of treatment upon me, by me, for myself, is to go through these 6 treatments, which are, again, define the nature of God, define myself as a spiritual being, define this world as the kingdom of heaven, deny the fear and affirm the faith, the understanding, heal each symptom, place your treatment in divine order. Those are the 6 steps in this little booklet. And I would love to share this little booklet with you. If you just send me a message, I'll be happy to communicate with you and share with you the process. Knowing that I am consciousness, that which is life is consciousness, and that I have the tools, I have the method to reprogram my consciousness to be aligned with the divine nature that I am. The realization that I am in this body, not of this body. That this body is the vehicle that carries me around. That this body is in fact a simple step towards total remembering with all that is, of which I am, is greatly freeing. The whole process takes about 15 minutes every day. And it sets me up to realize as I go through the day that every time I come up against fear of any size, shape, or color, I have the tools to release it. I have the tools to release that fear and embrace the divine presence that is in fact who and what I am. So I thank you very much for being with me today. It's a great and wonderful experience to share that which has come to me through practice, through intention, through love, and to share this love with you in the knowingness that upon application of this simple method, your life will change in amazing ways that you won't even understand until, of course, you do. My blessings upon you. The blessings of everything that ever was and ever will be upon you. I salute you as the presence of God wherever you are, and all is well. and all is well, and all is well.